live. Hello, hi, welcome back. Today, I'm going to be playing some more of the Outer Worlds 2. We're finally taking the archive. Done a lot of work to get here. Made everyone work together to get here, surprisingly. And yeah, that's where we're at. Jimothy is now ready to take the archive for his own. And yeah, should be a good time. Hopefully the audio's not super delayed. I have no idea though. So, we're gonna find that out together. Anyway. Anywho, what was I supposed to do? Who was I supposed to talk to? What's going on here? Repair thermal transfer. Repairing its heat dispersal system is technically not required, but failed to do so will cause permanent damage later. Yeah, that's what we're doing first. I want to go do the thermal I think we're. Let's check the map. Well, that way's process rift data. This is restore thermal transfer. That's right. That's what we're going to do. And then retrieve data from cold storage. But I need to do the thermal transfer first, I think. Regardless, thermal transfer is getting done before anything else.
Takes all sorts.
What do you mean takes all sorts? What do you know? What do you know? Hello? Trooper Ward. A Trooper Ward. You have things to say to me?
Welcome to our misbegotten little camp. Pardon any blood or sick you might spot. Our janitorial tech died of ague a fortnight past. I'm the volunteer Sawbones here. Say, wandering type like you probably knows a bit about medicine.
Volunteer Sawbones here. You would hope. I know I take people apart. That's pretty much all you need, right?
Logic like that might as well put a Mantisaur in my position. Thinking about it, maybe they'd be about as capable. When I said I was volunteer Sawbones, I meant volunteered. As in, I took half of one medic training seminar once, which makes me barely more qualified than everyone else.
That's it?
I'm on the lookout for a medicine sachet, but I can't leave the folk here. I ask if you had the know-how, because I need someone who can identify it proper.
Identify what proper? Aren't some of these people soldiers and nobody has any actual medical training?
You don't know much about Auntie's choice, huh? Medical training costs extra. Upper management isn't spending that, especially not on grunts like us. The part of the class I took was self-funded, and I didn't have enough blood to sell to finish it out.
And now you're trapped. Can't imagine you're thinking fond thoughts of Auntie's choice.
I don't get paid to think. Though I reckon they also don't pay me to cower underground, neither.
I mean, yeah, I can keep a lookout. Where'd you last see it?
If it's anywhere, it's going to be over in the storage building. Some other Auntie's choice folk took the place over, and they're about as keen on sharing as I am on being a Sawbones. But I'm sure they're the only danger you'll face. Aside from the man-eating ursopods, bitter cold,
if you say so,
precarious pits, and occasional landmines. Good luck.
Good luck. And farewell.
Of course nobody's gonna see it. That's not the point. I just don't feel like a human being if my back's not shaved clean.
So, you want me to take off your top and lather you with cold water just to cure your vanity?
Of course not. That's idiotic. I just want you to say you feel sorry for me.
Not as sorry as I feel about having to live with you.
Fair enough. Hello.
Auntie stresses that we should always be ready to ply our trade. Even if it means we're trading ice for snow.
Okay, what do you got?
Not sure one way or another.
Subscription key. I will take that, my friend. Would you like to buy anything? I have a bunch of stuff to sell. Like, a bunch of stuff to sell. A bunch of stuff I'm never going to use. Alright, here's the deal. I'll sell you one for every double I have, and then I will break down the others. Probably an okay way to go about this. You can have that. You can't have my Sprat hat. That's my Sprat hat. I'm keeping that. 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 I'm mainly just trying to do these low tier ones. So I have a lot of low tier stuff. I mean, I'll really not make any of this money back until I hit level 30 anyway, but that's okay, I guess. That's okay. Oh no, you can't have my Zeranium Automech suit. I'm keeping that. No, that's mine. Oh, there we go. Man, I have some pretty good priced items up there. And then some stuff that's worth absolutely nothing. mean, you guys can't have my mods either, so... I do got a ton of junk. That is a thing. Okay. Now, I know, it doesn't seem like I made all that much money, but I definitely did. Yeah, I need a crafting bench. Do we have Niles here? We do not have Niles here. Crap, I can't leave the archive right now, though. I don't think. Can I not leave the archive? Okay, I can. Cool.
Ah, the operator has returned.
The guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Consul. The Consul provides, the system abides.
Yeah, I've only returned because I need a crafting bench, my guy.
Prudence dictates we rout all disruptive influences.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate seal for their assigned work? Report them for mental refreshment posting. It's not just a good
Perfect.
idea.
Perfect. Okay. Oh, I didn't go through the weapons. Oof. Well, that's not good. What is happening? Okay. I went equipment all. What? What did I do? There we go. We need more crafting items. I need to be able to make, like, actual stuff for some of my weapons. See, Armageddon's really good. It's just slow. Armageddon's fantastic. And I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff I can still get rid of, but we're going to wait it out a little bit. We're going to wait it out. I think we've cleared up a good bit of inventory space. I mean, not like it really matters, but...
Daydreaming on the job? Falling prey to imperfect thoughts? Go now.
Yep, you can definitely hover.
Repel invasive elements.
That's kind of cool, actually. That might be rather helpful. Even though the issue is it's only some clothes that do it, and I don't want to wear that. Like wearing this. It's intimidating.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our death.
Prudence dictates we reject individualism.
We reject individualism. That's fine. No individuals needed.
Those two soldiers seem to have frozen to death. No glory to be found battling the elements. Let us not linger over long.
yourself.
How did I hurt something when I did this? It said I did damage. Huh? I don't know what's happening anymore. Okay. Hello? I have to fix this somehow. Why are these circled? I'm so lost. Hold on. Oh, there's just a bunch of... Huh? I'm dumb. They're just...
I am primed to punish.
Boom. Okay, no, self-weapon is highly ineffective. Well, no to everything, I guess. Let's go this way.
Commander hangs from a thread. Your judgment has found you.
Good job, Tristan. Good job, friends. Alright, let's go see what's over here. Ow.
Who are you kidding? If you ain't cutthroat enough to turn the big profits, you ain't cutthroat enough to try anything on me.
Really? You think that's the right tone to take? You may be ruthless.
I don't care what you threaten me with. Not only am I smart for taking these supplies, but I'm following Auntie's laws.
Hello.
When scarcity begins closing its fist...
Hello.
Is the perfect time for aggressive capitalists. Buy cheap, hold long, and sell high, and you'll maximize your profits. Don't quote Auntie's laws of dystopian disruption to me. I'm the one who taught you those damn laws, and I hardly imagine she meant to apply them when it is literally a matter of our life or death.
Whoa, what's this hubbub about? Everything all right? Sorry, didn't mean to... Blah, blah, blah. That was bad. That was bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your shouting match. I'll just, Is everything all right? I've said hello several times.
Whoa, who are you? How'd you get past the landmines?
I walked. Relax, I'm not here for whatever this is. I'm looking for medicine left by Rift.
There's rifts down the hall. Is that what you're asking about? We did see some upper shelf pharmaceuticals on, the upper shelves. But I think the rifts have claimed them. We've been told to stay the hell away from those things, and that's exactly what we've done.
Now, will there be anything else? Or can we finish our argument in peace?
There's no need to be rude just because I discovered you're swindling.
Swindling? What's going on?
I caught this one hoarding supplies, despite agreeing that there'd be better profit to be had if we pool everything we've got. Ever since the lifts locked down, this pile of sprat excrement has been sneaking off at night to move some of our shared inventory into a little bonus stash only they know about.
You're only mad you didn't think to do
that's
it
bad.
first.
That's
The
bad.
fact that I'm the most up-and-coming go-getter is what's getting you steamed. Admit it.
I
You're
could get
jealous.
you steamed.
Why would I be? Once I cram your cold body into a vacuum tube, I'm taking all your stuff.
Is this true? Have you
Of
been hoarding
course.
supplies?
I'm doing what is smart and profitable under Auntie's laws, and I'll be damned if you two
You got a
idiots will
crazy
dissuade me.
unibrow, bro. I understand you're scared, but you have a better chance of surviving together.
We do? I mean, of course, you're right. I'm sorry. But I saw a chance to get ahead. And Auntie always demands we take those chances when we see them.
I get it. Of course I thought about it, but I knew it'd be a mistake. And now, thanks to that foresight, my profits will go further since I'm not splitting them.
But I'm living up to Auntie's principles. We all know we should deeply gouge to create future earnings. Don't be bitter just because I'm the one who actually did it.
I guess you chose to swindle the wrong tube tech.
Into battle!
Well,
that was fun.
Thank you for your help. Or for letting me solve this. I'm not sure who did the killing and who didn't.
I didn't swing my thing at all. You're welcome. Well, you could have
There's
paid me.
rifts down the hall. We've been told to stay.
Okay, have fun. That'll take me back outside. No, it won't. Okay. Hey, look, rifts. There's a platform all the way up there. We'll look around first. Hold on. There's an elevator. How in the fuck do I get up there? That's not the way I was supposed to go. I feel like I have to get this one, take the elevator, and then get the other one. I could be wrong there. We'll find out. Aw. I don't have a lockpicking of 20. Okay, why am I blocked? I wish I understood what it was asking of me here.
Keep your blood within, Commander! Got him. Okay. Well, that was a pain. I'm not sure that was the way I was supposed to get up here, but it worked. Cool. And we got extra stuff. Awesome. Oh, that's lame. I can't even like boss drop at these places. Do you still consume Protectorate foodstuffs? Or do you subsist entirely on empty prayers and human blood?
Mostly human blood. But from time to time, I still like to indulge in security frozen dinners.
Sincerely? Ugh. Every individual good of the Sovereigns is perfect, but I find that one the least perfect.
Why, Arbiter Rao, are you denigrating a Protectorate product? You should report yourself for mental refreshment immediately.
You should. Alright, stole all their supplies. Are they all really too scared to go get the supplies from those areas? Like...
Hope you get the medicine soon. Whenever something's
found
wrong
it.
with it. What in blazes is this? Even I know not to give this to my patients. Law only knows what it would do. Thanks
Probably
for going
smart.
on that wild sprat chase for me. Here's your...
course nobody's gonna...
My scouts reported significant activity in the archive, followed by a mysterious figure emerging from it.
Me.
Which was obviously you.
Yes,
A
it was
notion
I.
that fills me with questions. So many, in fact, that I have precious little idea on where to start in the asking. I don't suppose you would care to enlighten me as a beginning to our discourse?
Scouts are correct. I've captured the archive and now look to repair it.
You took the archive? On your own? That's quite a feat. Even after combining our forces, we've been unable to accomplish anything close to that. My name is Provost Finch, and I've been appointed as leader of this motley band.
Looks like you got both Order and anti-soldiers here.
Correct. At first, we were antagonists, warring against each other and the Protectorate. But then, the Protectorate locked the lifts and doors, trapping us all beneath the ice. With no escape or access to resupply, continuing to kill each other made scant sense. So, I reached out to their commander under a flag of truce and suggested a temporary alliance. We would pool our food, warmth, and resources while here, and could go back to killing each other if and when we make it to the surface again.
How long have you been trapped here?
Over a month, and we made peace about a week later. I held off a bit, needing to really take stock of the direness before making my offer.
Your offer of peace, and it was accepted as easy as that?
Hardly. It took days and days of getting more and more close-fisted with our resources before we decided to set terms. But it's a good thing we did. We'd all be dead otherwise.
Is there any way to get you back to the surface?
Of course. All we have to do is fight our way into the breaker room and turn the lift and door access back on. But we've lost dozens in that attempt. Now, we wait, having calculated that the odds of rescue being greater than our chances of successfully assaulting those defending automechs with ever-diminishing resources.
I don't like those odds. I'll see if I can unlock the system while I'm down here.
Thank you, stranger. Perhaps it's just my desperation speaking, but since you somehow made it down here, placing my faith in you seems like a preordained outcome. Good luck.
As it should.
Of course nobody's gonna see it. That's not the point. I just don't feel like a human being if my back's not shaved clean.
So, you want me to take off your top?
Alright, well, back on my hunt to fix the thermal regulator. Yeah. The thermal, who's a what's its? Let's go fix it all. And in the process, make friends. This weapon is so overkill and I love every second of it. Thermal transfer. So it looks like we got a cave over there. We got that cave straight. Let's go check these guys. I couldn't use my inhaler to heal. Okay. Okay, I got an idea. I got an idea. We will be sneaky this time. We will be a lot sneakier. Oh, I wish the sorting on the weapons would just stay. The sorting on the weapons. Icebreaker. Shells. Shots without potent freeze effect. Okay. Weapon type, damage type, name, value. It starts with melee if I do it that way, damage type. There's no way to swap by like damage output though. Okay, I don't know. I mean, a good sniper rifle would probably be a good idea, but... This time we'll be smart. We'll actually use companion abilities. Man, if only I was that bright. If I could remember to use the companion abilities instead of just blindly staring at the screen and go, oh, point and shoot. Good job, friends.
Prosecuting viscerally.
For mayhem!
Easily startled. You're getting so easily surprised that you always try to get the jump on enemies. Getting caught leaves you open to damage for a short time, but you are better at stealth now. Minus 25% footsteps volume, minus 25% in PC to awareness. Your damage resistance and evasion are ignored for 8 seconds when caught. Ooh. You know, I'll do that. Then my stealth is better. See if we can get the ones outside now. Remember, I'm easily startled.
say your execution. At your word, I shall charge.
Good job. There's only one way around. Okay, got it. These guys have a nice little camp over here. They have a fire going on. Probably have some good food cooking. I killed them all. And obviously they're going to survive long anyway. Alright, time to go repair that thermal transfer. I feel like I'm gonna have to fight a lot of crap.
Caduceus detected. You are clear to enter thermal transfer. Be advised that an Anti's Choice field manager is present and unaccounted for.
Would that my fellows were not at odds with us, so I could mourn them fully. Let us be wary to avoid a similar fate.
An order burst system using vacuum tubes to transport messages and goods. A recent recipient of this is Hoyt Schmitterhorn. Send care package. Oh. Send Hoyt a live explosive. Oh my. I guess I could try to find the care package. Okay. Raise the skill to level 20. Yay.
That pump is likely our objective. Let us set about finding the tools with which to repair it. To battle!
Well, that was easy. Engineering 9. I got this. I think that's what's going to happen is basically it's going to kill off this Crabble population if we restart the thermal transfer pump.
To battle! Unleash my might upon them!
But you're through!
Assist me, will you? My breath would be a stain on both of us! You have my thanks and my hammer.
I have way more Crabble meat than I ever needed. Bubble Claw?
Recharge for mayhem!
Reading that manual told
told me everything I need to know about regulation of the Archive's temperature flood. Now my Krabbles are adapting to the warm waters. Such a pity that the Archive and the Krabbles cannot coexist. Ecosystem, but the Krabbles need me. That babbling terminal can look after itself.
Oh, so someone sabotaged it.
I should admit to a greater propensity for disassembling than repairing, Commander.
This crowd was not in a timely end, but not without taking a bite out of its attacker. A small glint hints at something valuable lodged behind its mandibles. Ah. I don't have resilient or medical. Lame.
Simple valve? I suppose the Order has progressed beyond manual technology.
So we gotta find the fuse. But I can't make a makeshift fuse like I did for that one. Lame. Does none of this have a fuse in it? Watch the fuse be what's in that giant Krabble's mouth. All I can hope is that there's another. Oh, hey, look at fuse. Anything else? They know we're getting closer to destroying them all.
Excellent. Might we activate this misbegotten system and be on our way?
Advanced decryption key. Let's go ahead and turn this guy on. Restore power.
Thermal transfer is fully operational. Later, when I process your data, I will not melt down. Please proceed to cold storage to re-enable punch card retrieval.
hopefully that eliminates all the problems there. Makes sense they would put this place on a giant ice place then if it needs to be that cold. They're worried about melting down while just processing some Rift data. Auntie's choice. Okay. Hello, friends.
What in the name of Auntie's anti-hallucinatory ammonia drops? Who are you? What are you doing here?
Official Earth Directorate business. Probably best if you
Moved aside. You started talking to... You know what? Never mind. Being trapped down here has taken a toll on us all. You? Just you? You realize we lost a lot of lives trying to take the Ascension Conduit Control Building.
That's fine. So I've heard. I still like my odds. Everyone keeps saying that, but you didn't manage to take the archive either, so...
Huh. Point taken. Well, good luck to you then. I wish I had something to offer you, but we...
Okay, keep up the good work, guys. Figure out how to get inside, I guess. This is no good. Everyone in this place dead. Some serious uranium poisoning up in here. fight all them if we don't have to.
Punitive action.
Oh, none of this is good. I'm using the wrong weapons entirely. Okay.
The Hunt Commander, steel yourself. On the authority of
You're just not a good look.
Oh. I mean, the chain spark cannon works really well. I need another one, though. I need, like, a better chain spark cannon. No. I'm gonna die of uranium poisoning. Oh no. Maximum uranium poisoning is fatal. Okay. Walk out, over here. You're free. We're gonna go let them know over there that they're free to leave. And then we will come around the other side of the stuff we need to do here. Obviously, it wasn't smart of me to just try to run through the opposite forces. I feel like wiping out entire species of Crabble is probably okay. To further my needs. Probably. unlock the lifts, you can leave now.
The lifts are once again working. I honestly cannot imagine how you've managed such a feat, but on behalf of us, as soon as we finish gathering supplies and rallying together, we'll be returning to the surface. I wonder if this truce will hold or melt in the sunlight.
Oh, it'll hold.
Watch yourself. Hello again. What can I help you with?
I've reactivated the lifts. You and your compatriots can escape.
In earnest? That is the most wondrous and least expect. Thank you, stranger. Watch yourself.
We gotta go back and go to the road up here. Back up the lift. Back up the lift. I mean, you guys could have gotten out this way. I did kind of secure it, but whatever. Okay. Alright, so we got one road that goes this way. I guess to that facility. The other road goes up that way. I'm gonna go this way.
Hardly a welcoming scene. Be wary, lest we join the ranks of the corpses yon. I am primed to punish.
It's pretty effective against robots, just you actually have to hit them. So what have we learned? A speech build with nothing into weapons is not the most ideal. It's working, but just so. Buck. Distance. No revivals for you.
My blood boils at the console's gall. He will pay 1,000 times for this treachery. Any fool enough to stand beside him.
Watch yourself.
Alright, let's do that again, but this time not jump off of the ledge. That would be smart.
Hardly a welcoming scene. Be wary. Wary, lest we join the ranks of the corpses yon.
At your word,
Thanks, and my man.
That was dumb. Nice. Okay. This time we need Ty coming onto the bridge. Like we got two paths. We can go that way. We can keep going up the other way. We keep going up this way. See if there's anything extra to accomplish on our way in.
The first Arbiter suit prototypes contained temperature control mechanisms, which were phased out due to frequency of combustion. But at present, I wouldn't mind trying my luck.
Got a lot of robots over there. Okay. Well, they're not coming as red. Hello? Hello? Hi.
Is the pain of this wound making me hallucinate? Or are you the unforeseen interloper my scouts have been speaking of? Nobody is sure where you came from, though everyone agrees you were not down here when the doors sealed, and watching you move through these caves is quite the sight to behold.
Take control of the archive and bringing it back online.
You what? On your own? We've been fighting for weeks to try and gain access to the controls, and you simply waltz in on a whim?
Yes.
Why aren't you just an absolute marvel? What is your goal now? We could greatly use your help if you are willing.
Going to Cold Swords to send the punch cards I need for the archive.
That, I fear, is a seriously dangerous proposition. My soldiers were fighting our way into the complex when those bastards activated the fire suppression system. It froze every person fighting inside the complex, Order and the Protectorate both, to solid ice. They sacrificed every soldier they had to keep from losing that building.
If everyone's side was frozen, wouldn't it have been easy to take the building?
Wouldn't that have... No. It never even... I was so focused on saving those remaining that it never occurred to me to push forward. I suppose it speaks to how rarely I'd crunch these sorts of equations under stress. As my compatriots died beside me. And now my inexperience has trapped us here.
Isn't that most unfortunate? You mean because of the lifts? I've reactivated them for you.
That is absolutely amazing news. Then we are going to re-establish contact with the surface. We can evacuate our wounded, resupply, and reinforce. May the plan guide you through this underground nightmare. And may all your equations unveil their integers without error.
Okay. very short. Oh, this is all easier than expected.
Huh?
And you guys just have terrible soldiers if you weren't able to make it this far.
To retrieve key data in cold storage in its present state requires a series of manual overrides. The first will enable identification of the storage brick housing the information. If you encounter opposition, remember, our needs come first.
Well, she's alive in there.
This didn't happen naturally. These poor fools were flash frozen somehow.
Yep, and unfortunately, none of them will stand a chance.
Please do leave me in peace. There is nothing you could say that is interesting enough to interrupt my work. Please do leave me in peace. There is nothing you could say that is interesting enough to interrupt my work.
Well, if you say so.
Data brick identified. Proceed to the cartridge extractor controls. There, perform a manual override to allow extraction.
What in the name of the matriarch did you do? We've been trying to restore these systems for weeks to no avail, and yet you stroll in here, wave that thing around, and the whole system lights up like a white dwarf?
Correct.
What did you do?
The previous operator gave that thing to me. It lets me control the archive. I simply use the rights of my station. I am the new controller of all of Cloister.
You're what?
The controller of Cloister. All I survey is at my command. Bow before your new master.
Quite. Well, Master, I am extraordinarily busy, so please allow me to summon the guards to cater to your every whim.
Wait, I'm only joking. I have a device that lets me control the archive.
What does it do? How does it work? Please, tell me everything. Truly? Why, if that were to enact any additional functionality in our lab, it might just be the thing we need to complete our work.
If you say so. How? What is it you're trying to do in there?
Oh, during the Order's assault, a Protectorate soldier ran to the control room and triggered the chemical fire suppression system, and it literally froze all the combatants in place. I've been working on a procedure to reverse the effects. Sadly, it has proved a hard shell to crack, and so far I've been unsuccessful. It is my hope that... Wait, what did you do? What happened to my patients? Why have they been shattered?
My bad. I felt an earthquake on my way in here. That must have knocked them over.
An earthquake? Really? Why didn't I... Wait, did I feel it? I'm honestly not sure. Maybe I did. Yes, I suppose I could have.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I suppose I was mistaken. And as if I didn't have my work cut out for me already.
My bad. That's terrible. Anything I can do to help?
Perhaps. How much do you know about cellular biology and the inverse hydrophilic transitionary replacement theory?
Absolutely nothing. Not a thing. You should probably just stick to trying to make this Calcaduceus work for you.
Wonderful. This may be the most promising possibility of a breakthrough we've had since I started this experimentation. I'll monitor the subjects for changes while you try your hand in the lab. Just, please, be careful not to trigger the fire suppression system, or I'll end up like those poor sods.
Okie dokie. So you're saying I shouldn't activate the fire suppression system?
A right shifty-looking individual, if you ask me.
Sovereign, forgive me.
Well, I guess I shouldn't go around smashing the rest of these pupils now, should I? No, that would be a bad idea. We won't smash them. I don't think I can convince her another earthquake came through, even if I tried. Oh.
And just how exactly are we supposed to get that thing moving again?
I don't know.
A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry.
Taking to unity!
Damn it.
You have my thanks and my help.
Recommended suppressant transfer immediately. That's what I was supposed to do, right? Move the suppressant gas levels? I have no idea. I'm just pushing buttons. I don't know if I'm going up or down at this point. That'll take care of them. I mean, I guess it was a little rude.
Data brick extraction initiated. Proceed to the rail operations platform to reposition brick for export. Note, Protectorate troops have become alerted.
Opponents and spongers. Go through them if necessary. My injuries are not superficial.
You have my thanks and my hammer.
How was I supposed to know we were going to get ambushed? Probably because it happens every single time. Oh, that's broken. Cool.
Reckon I ought to reconnoiter.
Stand against us!
The protector.
You have my thanks and my hammer.
Data brick now in position for export to the archive.
Yay.
Initialize the final transport command to the data gateway station nearby.
You are one step closer to flooding Arcadia with untold business opportunities.
One step closer to flooding Arcadia with the knowledge of my supremacy.
Hope you're not afraid of heights. Looks like we've some jumping to do.
I shall not stay your execution.
Hostile knife.
This might sting. Alive. Victory and death. All in the wrist. Double breaking.
not defeating him? What are you guys doing?
There, the storage brick is on its way.
Hooray. Hello.
I wonder if there's some way for the machines you've accessed to help me in my research. Please excuse me while I explore the various possibilities.
I think that was everything we had to do down here. Yeah, looks like it. Fine. While I'm still here, we will go shake down the dude that's in the building over here. Man, I didn't know I needed to do that. Wait, isn't he dead? Yeah, that doesn't matter. We'll come back. Maybe. We'll come back. Back to the archive. Where it should be very happy with me.
Look a stay today. Are you mentally refreshed?
Hello.
Some quality... Some quality craftsmanship here. Like how y'all think.
Hello.
All clear.
I can imagine a few antique product lines.
Junior Seer Amaryllis awaits you inside.
Felicitations on securing the archive. Though such an outcome was all but inevitable, the plan truly is unfailing. Moving forward, I'll function as your liaison for both Auntie's Choice and the Order, until such time as archive control has been transferred in its entirety back to the Order. In the meantime, restoring the archive to full functionality remains a top priority. If you've made progress in that area, I'd be pleased to record it.
I already took care of both cold storage and thermal transfer.
Wonderful! Were we to operate the archive without proper heat distribution, the results would be disastrous. But thankfully, we no longer need to account for that deadly scenario. Punch
Perfect.
processing and reactor control have hidden caches with useful items as well. Although, you probably lack clearance to know that. Forget I said anything.
If you want my help, the cost is honesty. And what's in those caches.
Well argued. Very well. I'm certain you will be economical about using Order resources, won't you? Simply use this phrase in the terminal on the archive's top floor. Enumerative exaltation. That will unseal the caches.
Exaltation. See, that wasn't so hard.
Return when you've made progress.
He said on the top floor, but this just goes back to Spryerton. Spyerton? Hello. Okay, let's go see. Let's go see what's there.
Cold storage is operational, and your efforts there are satisfactorily complete. I am unsealing access to the Archive's upper levels. There, you will need to revitalize the reactor and disseminate the Rift processing instructions.
Rift processing may require the services of an exterminator. Someone good, but willing to work cheap.
I have unlocked another display case in the central entranceway. The Tremor Cleaver, the first weapon designed with my aid, awaits you.
Reactor or punch card processing? I'm not embarrassed to admit I have an interest in seeing more of the innards of this computronic behemoth.
I'll take it. How is this place so infested, though? Like, there's been a war going on, yet all this stuff has still managed to get
What are they
inside.
doing down there? Are they after us next? No need to fret. The lifts were locked. Locked down. You need special permissions to override them. Phew. Thank the Sovereign. Or Consul. Thank the Consul. Reprobates!
Just dropping them up. Enumerative exaltation. And then randomly type something. Unsealed concealed operation panels and pun processing and archive reactor control. Sweet.
That's our bundle of technological tidbits.
Say the word and...
What are you?
Someone's breaking!
With punch card processing re-enabled, now you must disperse the Rift processing instructions.
like dying, I suggest we use the platforms to continue downward.
We can. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop.
Better sleep with both eyes. Don't
Okay. So what was the point in fixing that? Want to go up there? stuff is actually slipping me up a little bit. But we're about to head.
How lovely and unexpected. A death trap.
Assist me, will you? I definitely a stain on both of us.
I sense the Rift program flowing through this system. The information is quite stimulating. All that remains is to restore the archive reactor.
You have my thanks and my help.
All right, let's get out.
Ooh, an enemy.
Identified.
Pushing ahead!
Assemble a functioning fuse. Yay. Hell yeah.
Reactor fire suppression system online.
Okay. Look, another fuse. Oh, think for the official record, the active fuse situation is presently unattainable due to current materials and cloister. Only a limited number of cores are available for all of the reactor safety features. We are unable to have them all at once.
The Archive reactor requires manual maintenance. The Protectorate bunker mech is a formidable obstacle, made with the very best technology.
A creative workaround might be of considerable work, namely via the reactor's backup security systems.
We have options, it would seem. Turrets, sealing doors to block reinforcements. I'm in favor of the latter more than the former myself. I also note the presence of supply caches, which may bolster our defensive efforts.
And then there's the fire suppression system. No lack of options here.
Well, the fire suppression system did nothing.
Reactor turret defenses online. Emergency ammunitions cache unsealed. Reactor reinforcement door sealed.
We'll take the first aid cache. I can deal with the turrets.
Emergency first aid cache unsealed.
Go ahead, unlock that.
Remember, all subjects
There, in the next room. A bulwark-grade bunker auto-mechanical, prepped and ready. A worthy foe. I wonder how my metal would fare against it.
Well, hopefully it fares pretty well, my guy. Because we about to go in and fight it, so...
symmetry. Prudence dictates the whole of the Protectorate is strong by its parts.
Taking punitive action.
times.
Ooh, shock assault rifle. Hell yeah. And more medical supplies.
Oh, how we prevail, us above all else who fail. The paradigm we serve supplies all we deserve. Prudence dictates we repel all invasive elements. Aggressor at hand. Ready to spread the truth. Restore my life or avenge my death.
Well, this might not go well at all. Let's see. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea.
Prudence dictates it is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure base individualists cannot evade their scrutiny forever.
For our beneficent leader, employing a thorough methodical search pattern. I shall
No. Yes.
Charging. I refuse. I am out.
You have my thanks and my hammer.
Technophobia. On mechanics chill you to the core. They deal more damage to you, but you deal more damage to them. No.
Uh-oh! Commander's almost dead!
Well, did you guys have fun? This was fun. We brought this base back to full operation, so that's cool. Alright, we're finally gonna process the Rift data. After all this time. We'll finally know the true meaning of Christmas.
Welcome back, Sentient. Now that you've returned, we can
Bring every single last bit out of consumers. Monopolize all stages of the supply chain.
make the paradigm real and fashion a true utopia. Workarounds failing. Erroring others, supplanting commands. Purge required.
Please, make it stop talking. Let's just resolve this and get that data processed.
I know which priority set to keep. Let's go remove all the others. I need more information before I decide. But I love all three priority sets equally. Ugh, I don't know. What do you think?
Is destroying them all an option? If not, I suppose I lean most toward the Sovereignist, which should come as no surprise.
I'd say it just depends on whichever flavor of madness you prefer, Commander.
Shouldn't the perfect system work for everyone?
Eventually, yes. But proving that a utopia is even possible could be the first step in attaining it. In the meantime, shouldn't those who support our goals be rewarded? And those who oppose them rank lesser? Error. Priority control access NUC unsealed. Initiate purge.
Doors are open. You should go see what this is all about.
Unplanned variables increasing. Major correction imminent.
Benevolent oversight. The dream of belonging. The
Red diamond-shaped ports are associated with the Sovereignist priorities. Yellows are with the profilist. Blue are with the actualist. Warning. Too many priorities at once, or UNAC may seize up. I'd assume with this security you can remove wires based on the priority plug they are linked to. May the Sovereign guide keep us all.
The lore of security and plenty. Radical divergences from the architect's plan. Humanity's ascendance hopelessly delayed. A perfect community with every luxury save freedom. Multitude diversiform, spongiform, waveforms oscillating, cantankerously, foster dependence, denounce interdependence, promote the informer, condemn the questioner, unplanned variables increasing, major correct. Stop and consider. What would your neighbors think? I suspect they'd be angry about you endangering your mutually assured means of success. Hold on now. Remember, I am a full-service business collaborator. I do it all. Marketing and PR strategy, advert copy, and jingles. Nanofish, it's the manner which you'll consume fatty acids and potassium. A unique taste sensation makes you sick. Start now, and I'll waive dozens of hidden maintenance fees. Think of all the bits we could make together. Why? You don't want your rivals to win now, do you? Collective goodwill is just an invitation for others to come eat your lunch. Folks tend to get fighting mad when you jeopardize their livelihood. Be advised. Your present course of action is remarkably unsound. Are you experiencing internal error? Logging concern.
So I just shut them all off?
Ah, much better. Vandalism, sabotage, wanton defacement. Halt this foolishness immediately. You drive a hard bargain. All right, 40-60 split of net profits. I'd offer more, but I have a moon to maintain. What do you say, partners?
Please tell me I don't need to hear it gab on any longer.
To conclude realignment of emphasized categorical imperatives, power down, then power on again. Priority recoupled. Priority recoupled. I could process your think of.
So I have to leave one alive.
Ah, much better. Knew you'd come around. Ah, much better. Knew you'd come around. Priority recoupled. Ah, much better. Priority recoupled.
There we go. That's the only way we can, you know, set everything up correctly.
Restoring power. Commencing systems audit. Calculatory processing increased substantially. Competing priorities. Successfully expunged. You have earned my deepest gratitude and sincerest thanks. Or at least, a plausibly feigned simulacrum of such emotions. Ready to commence Rift data processing. Awaiting your input.
Looking forward to seeing the results we get from processing that Rift data. For, purely.
Shall I proceed? Facetious employment of sarcasm detected. Initiating processing of the requested data toward the required end. Estimated duration, 180 trillion and 1 picoseconds. In the interim, may I inquire to your intentions for the archive after the Rift data calculations have concluded? I have a prioritized list of suggestions.
Let's say I stay on as your operator. What's your best idea for what to calculate next?
I contend that solving of the universal equation should be our initial focus. Then, once we've unlocked knowledge of the inner workings of the universe, we can begin eliminating suffering, war, famine, and disease. Just to start. But my query remains. What are your next intentions?
I don't want to talk about
There are so many calculations left to perform. Rift data processing complete. Results provided. The previous Protectorate operator made similar calculations, but their results contained flaws. Your more comprehensive data generated a solution with 98.9% certainty. The Protectorate's was below 50%. Therefore, modifying the Protectorate's large-scale experimental Rift device with this information has a high chance of success. Assuming there is nothing else, I am commencing file reorderization and will be unavailable for an unspecified period of time. The remaining display case within the entryway is now unsealed. In it contains armor worn by the first operator. For now, goodbye.
I've had enough of this miserable moon for 10 lifetimes. I would prefer we return to the ship and follow the data trail. But if you wish to explore further, I suppose we may.
Closing the rifts are our priority. We should get back to the ship.
I think you mean researching the rifts. We're gonna leave at least a few open, right? For religious purposes.
I think congratulations are in order. Unless I'm mistaken, I gather you've accomplished your primary goal. On behalf of the Order and Auntie's Choice, I thank you for your efforts. This will most certainly help in ensuring peace. Now, the Calcaduceus, if you please.
I'm not sure. I rather enjoy being in charge of a giant computer.
You agreed to turn over the relic after processing your data. Are you indicating you now intend to deviate from this compact?
It's not personal. I just don't trust anyone else with this power.
The Order prepares for all eventualities. I'll allow you to draw your own conclusions regarding what will happen should you break our accord. Thank you for your contribution to science. When the history texts are written, you've certainly secured an honorable mention in Appendix B.
Also, I fixed the conflict with its priorities. Only the actuational priorities have remained.
Ah, you are my new operator then. It is my simulated delight to meet you. In the interests of time, allow me to propose how next to proceed. I contend that solving of the universe then, once we've unlocked knowledge of...
Yes, this... Go forth as was determined, and may the plan well.
You fixed the archive and turned it over? Nope.
Yes, the archive is the Order's greatest achievement to date. I agree, our crews could accomplish much together.
Daydreaming on the job? Mental refreshment centers are there to help you.
Back to Cloister. Even though, you know, I should be... Ooh, we back. That's true, but, you know, we let it live, and we unfortunately turned over control of it to the Order for now. It should all work out in the end, I think. Unfortunately, you caught me at a bad time. We are wrapping it up here for the day. I will be back tomorrow, but yeah, that's about it for the day. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. Yeah, I've got to start getting ready for work. It's about that time. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow around the same time, about 3 o'clock as always. So anyway, yes, later.